What is up, guys? Today we're gonna be doing something a little bit more different. We're gonna be going over the formations as if they were in real life. Why? Because I don't know if you guys knew this, but FIFA 16 is a bit too realistic. So before you guys start scoring like the goals I'm showing you guys on the screen, before you guys start doing all this crazy shit like on the screen, you guys have to understand that just because you have a big YouTuber idol, and this YouTuber has certain instructions, certain tactics, and a certain information for his success, that does not mean that you're gonna be as successful, or if anything, guys, you guys are gonna be a fucking failure. Why? Because if you guys see pro players, they do not use the same fucking instructions, tactics, and formation. Each one of them has a different specific formation, instructions, and tactics for themselves, because every player has a unique way of playing. So the point of this video is for you guys to find your unique formation, your unique instructions, and your unique tactics, guys. Or if you're stuck in a division, guys, you're stuck in division 3 per se, and you can't go to division 2, you keep getting demoted to division 4, and then you keep coming back to division 3 and you can't go to division 2. We're gonna be going over ways and tips to actually promote and win that division 1 title, guys. So that is the overall point of the video, guys, is to find your guys' unique formation, instructions, and tactics in order to be able to win the division 1 title. So as you guys can see, we're gonna break it down. Black is for our goalie, white is for our defense, purple is for our midfielders, and baby blue is for our attackers. As you guys can see, purple takes a big ass portion of the whole field. Why? Because our midfielders are very important to our distribution, to the attacking and to our defending. So we're going to be using the OG formation. We're going to be using the 4-3-3. We're going to have 4 defenders, left back, right backs, 2 center backs, and 3 midfielders. And then we're going to have a right and a left winger and our main striker for this formation. As I said, we are going to be breaking it down from the beginning to the end. So black represents our goalie. Then we have our white, which is our defense. As you guys can see, our left back and right back have a big portion to defend and to help in the attacking if you wish to. Now we're going to be showing our 2 center backs. As you guys can see, the left and the right back have a lot of movement in comparison to the 2 center backs. As you guys can see, they're very still covering the goalie from the left and the right angle, and if those center backs are on free form, they're going to be running all over the place, and that's going to make your opponent have an easier chance to infiltrate your defense, because the center backs are the most critical players in your squad. So they have to be really solid, really good defenders to defend any long shots and to hold your opponent. Alright, guys, we're going to be showing off our CDM, our central defensive midfielder. This guy plays a really big role in your opponent's counter attacks, guys. I don't think any YouTuber really says this, but it's always good to have a CM to act as a center defensive midfielder. Why? Because our center defensive midfielder is always going to be able to cover in for the other 2 center midfielders who decide to attack in the 3rd row, and they're going to be going up 2 forward, so the opponent is able to take possession of the ball and turn it around and make a counter attack. Our CDM is always going to act as an extra layer of defense. Why? Because it's always going to be holding and being able to do those interceptions between players and cut off that counter attack. And another one is if our left and right back decide to attack as well. If we're pushed up to the 3rd half of the pitch, our left and right back are going to go ahead and attack unless you place those instructions for them not to go attack. So we're going to be left with our 2 center backs and our CDM. So it's going to be really hard for them to infiltrate, because it's going to be a 3 base layer of defense, and then we're going to hold with our CDM, hopefully hold them enough for our left and right back to come back and help us defend. And it's going to turn into a 5 layer of defense: left back, center back, CDM, center back, and right back. That's how intense it is, guys. Now showing, guys, is our other 2 center midfielders. We have so far our left back, our 2 center backs, our right back, our CDM, and our 2 center midfielders, guys. As you guys can see, you guys look at the color purple, where our midfielders are placed. The purple takes over half of the attacking row and half of the defensive row. And why? That's because that is the way it's supposed to be. If you guys play football from experience, you guys know that being a midfielder is the toughest position, one of the toughest positions to play on the field, because being a midfielder requires you to go up and down to defend, up to attack, to help on the attacking. So it's really intense, guys. And because of that, your midfielders have to be really solid. When I mean solid, they have to be really fucking badass. That is the reason why I stick to Serie A, because their midfielders are absolutely amazing. They're fucking cheap. So what else is there to be? You cannot have a good FIFA game because if you have the best attackers, the best wingers, there's no fun in it. There's like no way to distribute the ball correctly, be able to attack, be able to come back and defend. With midfielders suck ass. Let's say, for example, in the Bundesliga there is Robben, Ribery, Royce on the left side, Lewandowski or Aubameyang or Muller as a striker. But the midfielder section, it's fucking dead. There's no good midfielders on the Bundesliga. And because of that, that is the reason I sold my Bundesliga squad, because the midfielders fucking suck ass. Like, you cannot have fun with your squad. In order to win the Division 1 title, guys, it's not about statistics, about who has the most overpowered squad. As you guys can see, my squad it's really low rated. It's like 81, 82. But the reason I win, it's because I have fun with it. And what makes it fun, it's the midfielders, guys. I don't know if anybody mentioned this, but the center midfielders influence the game like really dramatic, because they help on the attacking and they help on the defense. And they have to have stamina, guys. For a good midfielder, they have to have stamina, passing, and defending. And that is basically what you have to look for your midfielders. You cannot be placing strikers as center midfielders, because they're attacking and they're defending. It's most likely going to be a high and a low, or their trait is going to be beat the offside trap. So it's like you're left with a space on your midfield area. What you're gonna get is your striker that's acting as a center mid. It's gonna be dead, and then you're gonna have to sub him out and sub in a real midfielder that can handle going up and down without getting tired, and has those attributes, those traits that will help you distribute the ball and be able to defend and attack at the same time. That is it, guys, for the first part of the video. I will be uploading the second part. Yeah, stay tuned. And if you guys enjoyed the video, give the video a thumbs up. I really do appreciate it. Subscribe if you haven't already, and drop a comment if you have any questions, or just drop a comment out of your kindness. I will always reply. I always reply. And that is it, guys. And as always, peace.